You made the starting lineup change to put Reed in instead of Tari. What led to the change, and do you expect it to be a regular thing moving forward?
Just give us a different look, as I've done throughout the year. Tinker with a few different things, and obviously Reed has taken a nice step and jump lately. But wanted to have more spacers out there, shoot some shooting, and have different guys that can handle and do some things. And obviously him, Kevin, and Ime all do it a little bit differently. But wanted to look at that. Tari's struggling obviously, but it's not necessarily that as much. He's still doing the things we want to do off defensively. It's good to see him make some shots tonight, but just put him back in his role off the bench. Relax a little bit and take a look at Reed. We started Josh most of the season, Steven at times, Reed as sporadically, and then went with Tari for a while. So get a last look at something before the playoffs.
Do you expect this lineup to be what the best use for the rest of the regular season?
I wouldn't say the rest. We can give it a great look, though. It's however many games we have left, 13 or so. Give it 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, and determine what we want to do going into the playoffs.
Yeah, it kind of started last game, but what did you think just about the overall execution on offense and how it's kind of improving?
Yeah, I think other than some late turnovers, we got to 19, but a lot of them were late in the game. We had 33 assists. Ball and body movement's been better. Not turning over, simply making the pocket pass and letting Alpi and those guys make the play from there. I think we had 8 at half, and so much better job there. Just the movement in general, understanding how teams are guarding, who's staying on whose body. Kevin, a lot of guys don't want to switch on him being a decoy at times, so it's good to have the variety. Alpi's back, so we have the post threat. Got the ISOs, pick and rolls, but it's great to have some off-ball movement incorporated.
Coach, in terms of pace, this team is still towards the bottom in terms of pace, but there has been success when you guys have sped things up. How do you find that balance in terms of trying to attack a mismatch or one to go faster as opposed to being more a traditional methodical?
Yeah, I think it's based on personnel. Obviously Amen does it, but Reed's a guy that handles and kicks ahead kind of quite a bit. And we want to play faster in general. I think off of misses, no doubt. Laker game, I think we had 0 fast break points off of misses. And, like I said, we're not the fastest team, but we want to take advantage of those easy opportunities when the defense isn't set. And so encouraging that as much as we can, area we can definitely improve on. And, I'd like to see that going toward the end of the season.
Coach, this is one of the hottest teams coming in to this game tonight. What did you all do defensively to take them out of their rhythm?
I think just be solid in general initially, and, Alpi on Daniels did a good job helping clean some things up, understand how they're playing with the pace that they play with, and hunting the threes. We gave some to McCollum early, but for the most part to hold them to that number, only 35 and 9 makes is great for the team that's been one of the hottest shooting teams over the last month or so. And so KYP, understanding who is who and who we can help off of, and I think guys were locked into the game plan.
And now KD's only 26 points away from passing MJ, moving in the top 5 on the all-time scoring list. Obviously, it was a big deal passing Dirk and Wilt, but, how meaningful is it to, pass MJ and move into that spot?
Yeah, top 5 is different, and the fact that it's Jordan is obviously different as well, and not to take anything away from the previous ones he's done, but as we said throughout the year, he's going to surpass a lot of accolades. It's going to be points scored and games played and 30-point games, all these things. It feels like it's every other game he's eclipsing the number, and so it's a big one though to be in the top 5 and Jordan's name specifically. So hope he gets it at home.
Both good games from both Jabari and Alperin. What did you like about the contributions you guys got from the front court? Yeah,
Alperin was extremely efficient, and when he plays like that, whether it's making plays for others, facilitating quite a bit, and looking to score, it's just a great balance for him and us being aggressive. And then Jabari's been ultra aggressive lately. As I've always said, Amen and Kevin and Alperin draw a lot of the attention, and he has a matchup that he can most likely take advantage of and try to dominate that, and he's taken that to heart and done that. And so love that he's picking his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, getting to his spots off the dribble, offensive rebound, getting out transition, all the above. But versatility on defense has been great as well.
Coach, I'm a former player called Tari Eason, an energy guy, and the type of energy that he can bring coming off the bench. Is that something that you've seen from him tonight, and how receptive was he, just being able to help the team?
Yeah, he's been that his whole career, and since I've been here for sure. Mostly coming off the bench, he was him and I'm in for a minute. We're disrupting coming off the bench, and it's great to have that balance, no doubt. And he comes in and changes the game. The way he does it is very unique. And so, yeah, I mean, you could say that he's unique in what he does, instincts and defensive intelligence and effort there. That's a given. Like I said, once the shot comes back around, which it will, obviously I'll mentally calm him down a little bit. But love what he does, starting or coming off the bench. He brings that energy, and especially on the defensive end. So it was great tonight.